Hey, what's up you guys? So I am doing a very impromptu video. I don't know how much I'll be able to actually record, but I wanted to show you guys what's happening in here right now. So yesterday we took an opportunity to paint the room white. So one of the things I realized when I moved in is that I should have done this room first, because this room was the only room that had horrible paint on it. And I'll try to insert a clip, but you can kind of see this is the color of it. And they just didn't paint very well. So long story short, we started working on the kitchen first because I wanted the kitchen done, right? And then we totally forgot about this room and ended up starting to use it as storage. So with that, here we are. And I had to move all of the stuff that I had in this room. This is my office. I had to move all of the stuff out of here, which was tons of stuff. They moved it out for me. I just finished moving out the last little piece that was a calyx that's full of stuff. Let me see if I can show you. Here, this is what the living room looks like right now as we speak. So this is all my office stuff. This is office stuff right here. So y'all are getting a full experience. Yesterday we got all of this painted. I did this like random paint splash accent wall. If I don't like it, I can always go back and paint the rest of it and all will be well. But I wanted to give it just a little bit of flair. So I have an idea. I want to get like a decal or whatever, but this will be kind of where I record. And then over here will be business over here, play over here. I don't know, we'll see how that works out. So I'm gonna show you guys, the first thing I'm gonna do is this carpet has to be pulled up because I just didn't want carpet in the house at all. It just, you know, traps, I have allergies, Bubba has allergies. Just don't want to trap anything in here. And of course, when you move in someplace, like you don't know, like they did not clean, you know, so we already went over that. So we not trusting it out here. We don't trust, okay? So I'm about to do, pull up this carpet and hopefully all is well. I'm gonna try to find a place to prop you guys because I can't find where any of my stuff is that I had before. Let me see if I can prop you guys properly. Okay, y'all might be able to still see. Okay, so I watched some videos, some tutorials on what to do. So let's see if y'all can see me tearing this thing up, because I'm about to tear it up. And that right there, my friends, is why it takes me so long to do DIY projects. I'm usually dancing or something. So I was just cutting a slit on both sides just to kind of get a better view of what was underneath. I had already seen that it was concrete, but you know, just kind of wanted to verify like the carpet, what was underneath the carpet, and that type of stuff. So that's what Shakira doing. Lord Jesus, don't let it be nothing underneath here. Funny how I had already like started pulling it up and then the thought crossed my mind that, Lord, what if something was underneath here? But yeah, so I just decided to start cutting it the way that they said and pulling it up as best as I could. Alright, we're cooking with gasoline. Cooking with gasoline. Ew. We are cooking with some gas. Oh yeah. Okay, now I'm supposed to cut this to make it easier to roll out, and your girl did not do that just now. Clearly they said go around the edges. Go around the edges, girl. Get your edges, okay? Make sure them edges is done, friend. So honestly, this is like the coolest thing to me, is that it's teaching me so much about myself that I did not really even take into consideration. So as I'm bragging about not taking stuff into consideration, why did I not take this into consideration? Why did I not? I don't know what I was thinking. And yes, I was being lazy Susan right now because I had all that stuff in that closet that I knew I could not physically move myself. And if I would have just waited like a few more hours, I would have had help getting that stuff out of there and I could have did the whole towel. But listen, okay, just know, like, it'd be rough out here, okay? And I was on a time frame too, so like I just didn't have time for anything extra. Houston, we have succeeded. Now, he said to cut it into pieces. So so that I would be able to roll it up and get it out of here. Y'all, your girl is hot. I'm about to bring my fan in here. Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. This is my last resort. Okay, I'm not gonna sing that the whole time, but basically that's what I did, was cut all of these into like thirds so that I could roll them up. It'll make it a lot easier. And here the whole time I did not see little Courtney in the back dancing and stuff. Like, Lord. All right, so I just found a hack that, oh gosh, are you guys there? Are you still there? Okay, guys. Okay, bend it down a little bit. There you go, yes. Come on, cameraman. Come on, cameraman. Get Baba together. So now, show them the 3 separate pieces we have. We got 3 separate pieces. Now I'm going to roll them up. All right, you gonna show them rolling it up? I just wanna rolly with a dapper branch. I already got some designers to pull up my pants. I don't know if that's how the song goes, but that just what came to mind right now. I'm just showing you guys what was underneath there. All right, so in less than 30 minutes, I have basically transformed this room. I'm taking this carpet up. I've sweated my good little face I had did out. So now around here, you guys can see like the little, I guess the end pieces for the wood. So they definitely said that I need to remove that. So I'm gonna remove those. And they said to be careful, which is why I got these gloves on. So, they said it might be a little hard. So, let's see how hard. All right, so some have like this nail on it. So, I guess, ooh, look at that. Am I cracking it? No, wait. No, I didn't crack it. Let me go find a nail puller, upper, something to pull the nails up with. And then I'll finish this little mini room makeover. I'm gonna change these blinds out too, finally. Good God. Hopefully I'll put some blinds or something up there, but that's the thing. Okay, so you guys already knew I did not have the nail puller upper thingy, clearly, but I do have a hammer, and on the back of the hammer is the nail puller upper thingy as well. One day I'll figure out the name of that. I'm pretty sure it has a certain name to it, but the only areas I really struggled with was around like those corners, because it was hard to get the hammer in there at the same time. But oh my gosh. All right, so I'm not gonna make you guys watch me do the whole entire other side, because we still got to do that side, but we're getting it up. And baby boy is sweeping for me as I go, so that's gonna be helpful a lot once we get done with that. But I'm going to mop the floor, let it dry, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to lay most of the vinyl down tonight, because it's only about to be 10 o'clock. I'm always later than that. So if I get this done in the next 30 minutes, it'll take about another hour. I think I can still go to bed by 12, wake up tomorrow, and I can start putting this furniture and stuff in here. These, I'm just gonna pull down probably tomorrow, won't worry about it today. Maybe, I don't know. Ooh, it's got a nice echo in here. All right, you guys, so we've gotten all of the things up and we have swept the floor. So now I am using my Method Mop and Squirt, whatever, and I'm literally just squirting the ground. And it says this is all I have to do. And then use a cloth or a mop, and this should get everything up. So I'm pretty much gonna use this whole bottle because, you found it, babe? I'm gonna use this whole bottle because I don't know, I mean, this floor is like crazy dirty, so enjoy the squish. I don't know. Oh, yeah. All right, so I was using this mop and just trying to use the thing. I still think I should have wet mopped it more so than using this. I mean, it did okay, but I don't know. I just didn't feel like it got like completely clean, and I hate how I was bending over with it too. So then I used my Swiffer vac to kind of pick up some of the excess stuff that was on the floor that was missed by the broom. Alright, so I have gotten to a really good place where I want to start laying it. They said to start from the edge and work your way this way. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to position myself so that you guys can see what I'm doing and what I'm using. Hold on, because they said I can't pick up this box, so let me try to get a few pieces out and see what that looks like. All right, so I got this idea from our favorite homegirl. I think it's Wada, but she does a lot of home apartment renovations, and I was watching her because that's more of my speed, or I'm not really, I don't know how to explain it, but realistically, I just wanted to do some things that I could put down for her now, and then see if I like it, see how I want to do it, because I'm basically like, you know, we're renovating the house, so I'm trying to put some things into place. But anyway, long story short, this was more cost effective for me than trying to get hardwood floor in here as well. And I'm actually thinking about redoing all of the flooring like one day. And yes, I'm missing all of these nails because honey, they just, it's about that time, and I just keep playing with my life. But anyway, so I got these from Lowe's, and they were $1.03 per plank. Now, the good thing about getting them from Lowe's is that they sell them by the piece, whereas some places sell them by the case and you can't return them. So that was one of the things the guy said. Or if I needed to get some more, he said that I could just buy the pieces that I needed to get. So I got 3 36 pieces of these. So hopefully this is enough to do the room. If not, y'all, we'll be back at Lowe's again. So I'm hoping to spend, I think this was like $100. So my goal is to spend a little less than that to get this done. So I'm gonna go ahead and start from over here in the corner and work my way around. So let me get this little view here. Now watch me work, 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 now watch me work. Notice I walk it, that's not the same song, girl. Girl, that's not the same song. What is that song? I don't know. But I'm vacuuming up some of the area. I feel like it still had some scragglies behind before I put it down. Yeah, still got them manganese. Oh, okay. But anyway, short break. Twerk break. But anyways, I'm laying down the peel and stick tile vinyl. And you guys, it was so simple to use. Once you get a hang of it, you literally, I mean, it's no time at all. When I got around the corners, I just wanted to make sure that I had dusted up everything because I wanted to make sure it was gonna stick. I did find a better way to measure. I'll tell you guys about it here soon, but this is the first way I was measuring, and it was literally like dangerous and hell because it just, no. I mean, I got it in there, and look at this, look at this. Child, won't even stick down, honey. It won't even stick. Won't even stick. Alright, so I ended up figuring out how to do it, and I just stuck it there and was like, forget it. Like, it's gonna be in a corner, nobody's gonna see it. And that kind of was my attitude, so that I wouldn't get stuck on things, especially like if you're like me, you deal with a little anxiety, you have to, you know, give yourself some grace and say, you know, what works and what doesn't. So I just kept laying down the floor. Lay it down, oh, lay it down. I couldn't pass up that moment, okay? Oop, oop, oop. Sorry, y'all. Little action there, action jackson. But you can see I was doing this to kind of put a little more pressure on it so that it would fall really nicely or be placed nicely. All right, you guys, so I'm going to work from home tomorrow. In the process, so like I'll be answering emails and all that type of stuff, and then finish the flooring because I just I need to go to bed. I'm cutting this stuff wrong and I'm getting frustrated. So over here at the bottom, I have to figure out how to cut that correctly. The edge is gonna be the hardest part because there's nothing like kind of attaching itself, but I noticed as I got going, I'm able to clear up some of those lines. So I think I'll be in a better position tomorrow. I'm gonna work on getting like a little table or something to actually cut against and measure correctly. Sorry. To measure correctly and go from there. But I'm about to sign out for tonight, guys. So part 2, it will be soon, and I'll finish the rest of the room. All right, so we are on day 2 of the flooring, and we're still here. So I am going to go ahead and finish up. I am doing a good job. I'm just worried about the cuts and stuff. So I got me a little table so I can actually make the cuts on the table, and then see if I can do a better job today. And yes, I got on the same clothes I had on yesterday because I am not a believer in washing clothes that don't need to be. Like, I'm not gonna put on a whole new set of clothes that get dirty again. That makes sense. Like, it just doesn't. Okay, thank you, and let's go.
So I really thought I was doing something. I had got this one of these tables that they left here, and I was like, ooh, I'm finna use this to measure it with, and this is gonna be awesome. And I still struggled and still almost cut myself, and don't mind my nails. I think I've already said that, but just in case, yeah, I still had one hand that was full and the other one that wasn't. This girl was out here working, do you hear me? So yeah, I'm still working on those corners at this point. I just still couldn't like figure out how to cut it and make it just seamless, you know. Like, I just wanted a good cut without having to have the cutter and everything. And I didn't even try to use my cutter. I think I got one with a rotary on it too, and I just didn't even try to use it. But anyway, so you see me like leaning on them, like I'm just pressing it in. I don't know, I just felt like that was a good thing to do, and I'm pressing it into the other one almost. Like, you'll see it, well, you can't really see it, but the way that I'm doing it, I'm pressing it into the other one to kind of make sure it's more seamless. I did notice at some of the ends that I did kind of go out of verticalness. Like, some of them had to be like a little off kiltered and whatever, but it was okay. Like, again, this is just my first time, and I think I did pretty well, you know, considering the fact. So I'm just continuing to lay it down and cut, and I'm still at this point trying to use that little leveler. This is the ghetto. Oh, this is the ghetto. Woo! Alright, so this is where we are with one box. Now, I probably would have had at least one more panel and could have made it to that other side over there, but I ended up messing up one. So there are some spots that are like, you can see right here, but as I go through and I do the next one, usually it has been tightening. So this is, as you can see, I got 3 more boxes. So what I'm thinking, 2 more boxes. So I'm probably gonna need at least another box at the minimum. I'm gonna need another box because what happens, the room goes like this. So I'll still have that corner over there that needs to be taken care of. So I'm gonna keep trucking and I'll show you what the second box gets us. So I found a better technique that I thought I'd share with you guys on here. So what I've been doing now is taking this plank, okay? So I take the plank and I'm cutting it, I'm measuring it. I am measuring it where it stops right here, okay? So I'm taking this, I'm using this as my marker, making sure it went back as far underneath the wall as possible. Now, the second thing, before I was trying to make a cut and I don't have anything to cut. So this is for you if you don't have a good thing to cut your stuff with. This is what I'm doing. So I'm just going to look for that mark, and I'm going to show you why I'm doing it this way. One, because I get a better edge of the cut anyway. So let's just try to get this lined up here. So I was able to get a better cut by doing it this way because I'm going right up against the line, so I can't really mess that up too much. Okay, so we do that, make sure we cut good enough, and then I bend it like that. Bend it, and it works like that, right? But to finish off the cut so that I don't mess it up anymore, then I just take my knife and I follow it, and now I have a straighter cut. But that doesn't matter because I'm not using it. So that's why the floor started being uneven back there, because these pieces were going on straight. So then it was making it hard to, you know, measure. So now we have this piece here that's gonna go here. We've already measured it, so we just take this off. Okay, and I always try to stick it down here first, and not really stick it down as good, but try to stick it right there. All right, so here we go. This is 2 boxes of the planks. So we still have this part of the room to go. So I'm going to go ahead and lay the 3rd box down. I'm gonna order some groceries in the process so I can have all that stuff done, check my emails and stuff, and go pick it up, yeah. All right, so we have made it to this corner here. I am going to cut this plank down and see how it will go in there. So I'm gonna have to cut it a few times going down. So I'm about to figure out how I'm going to do it. So I'll do a few and make sure this right before I show y'all what I'm doing. All right, so here is where we are right now. This is 3 packs of that, and then I still have that left to do. Now you're gonna see some spots. Again, I'm not perfect, but it looks nice enough for me to have an office and no carpet. So I'm probably gonna go around and just like step and jump and all that stuff. But once the stuff gets put on here, I don't think we're gonna have any issues with it, like lifting or whatever. And the places, I tried to make sure, like I knew this side over here is where my studio, like where the sticker stuff will be at. So I know there'll be things on top of there, so I'm not concerned like about it being, I really wanted to make sure like the middle of the floor, anywhere that like you could walk in and see. But it's really not, you can't really see unless you're like trying to look. And I'll probably get a rug or something to put in here. Ooh, I need a rug. I need a rug to put in here. But I'll, you know, working on a budget. So I'm going to head to Lowe's now and go grab some more. Bum, 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 bum. Yay! So here is the completed office. Oh my gosh, I am so in love with the way that this turned out, you guys. Like, this is like a dream come true. The only thing I'm missing now is my glass door. It's coming, don't worry about it, gotta budget for it, okay? But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys around. This is all things Elaine Michelle studio over here on this side. I'll be cleaning it up a little bit more, making it neater with some totes and stuff like that to put stuff inside. But yeah, that's that right now. That's where the magic happens. Cool cats and kittens over there. This is my flexi spot desk, and I absolutely love this desk. You guys saw me talk about it before, but look how it goes up and then I can bring it back down. It's electronic. It has a charger port on the outside. Oh, that picture's from Hobby Lobby. But yeah, check out flexi spot. And then I have my Cricut heat press up there, my Cricut Joy, my microphone, my camera. I just got all the stuff over there, just kind of made to look nice, and my Simply Gilded, of course. And then I have my little recording area over here on the wall. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your comments down below, and I'll catch you on my next DIY. Mwah. KK, bye.
She's special and she reckless. MB, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you're doing alright.